Alright everybody, what is going on? It is Bakari from Rummy Gaming, and I have not streamed City Skylines in such a long time. But here we are, City Skylines. Yeah, I built all this already, so don't hate me. I couldn't play City Skylines for... Hold on, just give me one quick second. Alright, I couldn't play City Skylines for literally the longest time because I had essentially downloaded so many mods to the point where City Skylines was basically not functional. Basically, it didn't work. But now, what I did was I figured out how to fix it. I thought I could just remove all the assets. Well, it removed all the assets, but the vehicles and the assets then reappeared, so I don't know what happened. I don't know. All I know is we successfully managed to get this working. So, obviously, as you can tell, this is an American-style city with grids, big roads, 3 to 4 lane highways, and then there is also this 2-lane highway, but that's more of a bypass route. This was meant to be built as like the main highway, but obviously it hasn't fulfilled that because you can tell the traffic on it, it's pretty decent, but it's not. There's a lot more traffic building up on this highway, which is a bit of an issue. It kind of goes over, whereas this highway kind of sticks to the ground most of the time and kind of only passes over certain areas like this. Let's play the simulation just to show you what's going on. So traffic generally has been fixed. I had a few issues with traffic in the past, but I managed to fix most of them. The main issues with traffic are as follows. There's this on-ramp here where there's a lot of merging from out here, and then there's this really sharp curve that leads to this highway, which is called Niall Roberts Expressway. Yes, that's how it's spelled. Niall. It's not Nail, it's Niall, or something like that. And we got the Darren Ishida Expressway. Another traffic problem is this ramp here, which if I go into Traffic Manager, you'll see, look how slow this car is going as he like gets on the ramp. And then he just speeds up, merges in that lane, doesn't leave the lane, and then he's going at highway speed. So what's going on here? Well, essentially, this ramp is 50 miles an hour, is 50 Ks, then it slows to 40 Ks, and then it slows to 20 Ks. And then this ramp here, this lane speeds up to 60 and then to 100, and then you merge on with the expressway, essentially. And I designed it this way because it looked cool, essentially. That's the only reason why I built it like this. Otherwise, this would never have existed. More traffic than you would think uses the ramp. Look, you just saw there's 4 trucks here. 2 ore trucks, a gas truck, and an ore truck. 3 ore trucks, and all decided to use the ramp. And then this Pepsi truck here that's going to export goods. There's another truck. So this ramp is used more often than you'd think to carry traffic. And it's a very badly designed ramp. And unless the mayor gets sued for some major accident, it's staying. So, yeah, that's how it's going to go. We have another ramp here, which doesn't cause as much traffic. Then you have this monstrosity, which is essentially 4 directions of traffic, except this direction's off-putting. This direction here has 3 lanes to 5 lanes. This lane merges off as an off-ramp that leads in here because otherwise there'd be too much traffic coming from this direction. You have a 6-lane boulevard running through Corner Boulevard, which runs through. You have a couple bus lines. This is the Corner Boulevard line. Yes, this bus has 235 people on it. Yes, we are ignoring COVID-19 guidelines in this city, but it's fine because we need to cram 235 people onto a bus. The only thing this thing's missing is an airport, which we haven't put in yet because, I mean, we're only at like 56,000 people. We really don't need an airport yet. I don't even have a cargo train terminal. Vehicles are just coming in by truck, pretty much. And don't forget the university. Oh my god, this is great. Oh yeah, by the way, I put some varsity sports. I know when I did Kyoto, or not Kyoto, the last time I did a university, which I believe was Kyoto. I don't think I had campus DLC when I was doing Maputo, which I didn't even like Maputo. I actually liked Madison a little bit more, but Kyoto was great. I loved Kyoto, but Boverym here? Yeah, Boverym. Boverym. Why do I keep saying Boverym? It's Boverym. Why did I call it Boverym? Well, it's just some letters stuck together pretty well. That's all. You got this bus line. Here, this is the West Avenue UBOV. Yeah, so it's University of Boverym. The abbreviation being UBOV. For example, you got UBOV Loop. Oh yeah, by the way, the basketball game just started. It's 1 p.m. right now. The basketball game just started, and the stadium is already at half capacity already. Remember, it's not COVID-19 in this city, so this guy's going here too to the... There's also a shuttle that leads here. There's plenty of bus lines, but obviously the buses aren't super frequent. We have this UBOV Express feeder, which basically why this line exists is because when I built the bus line, like the West Avenue UBOV line, what ended up happening was there was this line, and it ended up turning around in this direction, and it didn't stop at any of the stations, so I put here, but then I realized that if you're here and you want to get to the university, you have to, like, track all the way down the highway, so I wanted to get rid of that, so I added an extra bus line with 4 extra buses that would just carry people in the other direction. Yeah, we have plenty of parking spaces. As you can tell, several of them are used for the game and for just employees working and all that. So I know I wasn't streaming for this, but the day before I recorded, so today's Friday, so on the Thursday, so yesterday, there was a game at Darren Ishida Stadium. There was a football match, and then there was a swim meet at the UBOV Aquatic Center. Now, Orscott Basketball Court is having the game right now. Obviously, it's 109. The game's, just started. And then we have Arvada Field, which is hosting the Lakedale Chirpers at 2:30. And then at 4:30, there's a track match against Lakedale. So Lakedale, we're versing Rockfield right now, but Lakedale, we're fighting in UBOV and in the field here. So the track and then the field here are both. And then we got obviously the UBOV Aquatic Center. Other than that, there's not really that many traffic issues. The major traffic issue generally is this, because a lot of traffic merges in after hours. So like after work, you get a lot of traffic from this industrial area and this industrial area. Both of those industrial areas merge onto Corner Boulevard, which also extends out here. It's basically a big U. Corner Boulevard starts like here, and it goes like here and around, and then it comes in through here, and it ends here at the Colonel Cluster. And so sometimes this traffic backs up. Like, it's not that bad right now, but it gets worse around like 4:30, sometimes 5 p.m. when all the cars start like returning and all that. And essentially, that's all. So I decided with this theme, I kind of wanted to deal with a lot of like 6-lane roads. So that's why I built the 6-lane road between this portion here. This is not Corner Boulevard, but I can't rename it, so you have to deal with it being called Corner Boulevard. The only way I could fix it would be to like unravel everything and then rename it, which I'm not going to do. So this is all going to be Corner Boulevard. Obviously, Corner Boulevard, it's like it doesn't look that busy, but it gets busy. And we have the West Avenue U-Bov line here. That's the Orscott Highway line, which also intersects with West Avenue. Orscott Highway is starts here at Council Street, and it kind of continues out here, and it goes over. This was an at-grade intersection at first, but I had to elevate it because there were some serious traffic issues, so I just had to elevate it. And I should probably put some trees around to make it look nice, because it doesn't really look super pleasant. Much better. Orscott Highway looks a lot better now. So we were building this area here, which I built on another road called Starstruck Boulevard. Starstruck Boulevard, basically it goes from Corner Boulevard here by the elementary school in this little office district, goes underneath this road, and then it comes up, crosses Orscott Highway here near there's a postal service here, that's why. Crosses Orscott Highway, goes over this bridge, and then it intersects with Mystery Highway. At the corner, there's a post sorting facility where you'll see all of the postal trucks turning in to deliver their packages and all that stuff, and then they'll head out and do their other deliveries. Like this guy's exporting. These guys are exporting to... This is essentially the big hub. You'll see plenty of postal trucks coming in. Here you also see like cars leaving the city at this point, and you obviously have Starstruck Boulevard merging in with all these streets. Now I wanted to make this there's a post office here too, but not in use because no one lives here yet, which that's going to change because we're about to start building. We're going to start with a road that's going to essentially lead across the middle. And then I'm going to build another road that's going to start here and go down. Or, well, it's not going to start there. It's going to go in either of these directions. I do this to protect and prevent the most fatal accidents, which are head-on collisions and, like, you know, rear-ending. I try to prevent those at all costs by making vehicles, like, turn a lot and not being able to go certain places. I have to make a lot of turns, which in turn just slows a lot of people down, and it just prevents a lot of accidents in general because of that. So that's why I do that. Because, I mean, look, like, let's say you want to go up here and you want to get on this road. You can't go on this road. Instead, you have to... Okay, I understand that we need to fix some stuff, so... I'm going to keep that. I'm going to change it this. And then I'm going to change this direction. Then I'm going to change this direction. Perfect. Okay, we still have a few more roads to edit. I have this here that I want to take care of. We're not going to do any more roads than we have to. I'm just gonna, when that happens, I'm just gonna go like this. And I'm just gonna do something like this. No. You see what I mean? It's always a bit difficult building the roads structure. And of course, one of these roads has to change, and it's going to be this one here. Because otherwise, this doesn't work. So you have to fix that. And then you have to add in all the smaller roads. So you have to add in maybe like a connection. Like you have to add a connection here. You have to add in... Okay, well, we need like one more connection here. Need this connection, and then when you have that connection, you're pretty much done. When we're done with these connections, then you need one more connection, and that's the over-the-road connection. And this is important. This is very important because it basically prevents drivers you just simply want to get across from having to intersect and block traffic. So what you do is you build a road like this, and then you build over, and then you build down, and then you have basically an overpass that basically makes it so that not all traffic is going to these 4 crossroads and blocking a lot of traffic. In fact, it's not even all 4 crossroads. This road here, this isn't even a entry point because you can't like exit it. Like you can exit that, you can exit this, and you can exit that. But this road you can't even end it. So it'd be these 3 points where you can actually intersect with the road in question. Yo, TeddyTrainGuy, what's up? How you doing, man? This road here, for example, is gonna put one here just for the sake of connectivity, and I'm gonna put another crossing right here to prevent any of that atrocious backup that we would have experienced if they were only approaching from those. I don't know why these guys aren't getting power, because there's literally an electric road here. You can record ATS and ETS2 a lot more now. Congratulations! I'm so happy for you. It's gonna make things a lot easier, I know that. I know when I got my new computer, it was great, so I know how you feel pretty much. Where do we want to put the updraft tower? I'm gonna put it at the junction with Scott Highway here. And hopefully that'll provide some power over here. Because we already have the road depot guy coming in, and it's almost 2:30, meaning that they should be coming in to see the baseball game, and as you can tell, we have cars approaching the baseball game, and there's only 50 people here, and it's like 20 minutes before the game. I hope everyone well, we got plenty of people going to Arvada Field. Basketball game's halfway done. I don't know if we're winning or not, but it's almost at capacity. There's 668 people here at the basketball game. Okay, one more thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build a dirt road connection to the highway over here. And what this is going to do, and we're going to ban all trucks from driving on it. I'm going to encourage U-turns here for truckers, and I'm also going to build an extra road here where truckers can just turn around and stuff. And then I'm going to ban trucks from... Oh, wait. No, you can't... Yeah, you can't build here, if that's the case. Can't even really build here. This is just meant to be a turnaround. And then I'm banning all trucks from using this road. They will not be allowed here on the road. Alright, just a few more things and we're going to get this place operational. And then we'll check out the logistics of what's going on with like all the game traffic while we are waiting for all of that to resolve or whatnot. I'm just evening out the spots. There's plenty of space. I don't want to waste too much space. Okay. Baseball game's about to start. Don't need to worry about that right now. Dot. Okay, that whole bit is done. Then we have to do the crossroads, which shouldn't be too complicated. Okay, baseball game should have kicked off, or, well, hit. I don't know what the terminology is for that, but I hope that it's successful. I'm gonna leave a few, I'm gonna make this side like that. I'm going to make this into a park area, so I'm gonna basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish up this side, which is going to be kind of a little bit more densely populated, and then I'm going to build some more. And then I'm just going to only populate this side of the... Okay, so we got 2 more blocks to finish, and then we can start wrapping this place up. I'm gonna start constructing. I'm gonna just move the people in, start zoning, and then we can check out the traffic jam by the university when the basketball game lets out. Alright, essentially, we're just going to populate this whole area, but first I'm going to put in... Because these blocks are so long, you see what's happening, right? The paint is, like, not doing too well. Okay, then that's going to be built, and then everything else below it, including, I'm going to, wait, hold on. Okay. Okay, then essentially we're building a hospital over here. Fire department. Well, I'm going to build a quick fire. There's a firehouse there already. I'm going to build the firehouse on the corner. So that I can easily get around. And then the police station, we're just going to put, like, here. And, alright, we got water's already filtered to most of here. I just have to fill in some of the gaps. And then... once we do that... Okay. That's all connected. The only thing left to be connected would be just the police station on that side. And then it's time to pause because the basketball game is almost done. And of course, the boss just showed up in front of the game. We had a total of 680 people at the game at the end. And the thing about the games is that oh no, wait, hold on. The games, people like don't show up on time always, but they always end up staying till the end mostly, unless they're like a tourist and they're just popping in. And if that's the case, then that's just the case then. Okay, you see now everyone's starting to pour out of the game now that it is 3 p.m. Everyone's pretty much in a single file line leaving the game. I'm not even kidding you, this isn't even staged. Like, it's completely real. We got a few stragglers, but most people have already left at this point. See how everyone, like, there's like a line that leaves at first, and then it's all kind of just stragglers. You know, if people are like socializing or whatnot. Now, there's a lot of people waiting for like the bus and stuff, which, considering the amount of people that are leaving right now, there's going to be a lot of people waiting for the bus. As you can see, there's already people that hopped in their cars and left. This bus only has 5 people on it, but that's because that's not the nearest station. And so a lot of people are opting not to. So at this point, we're just getting a lot of like stragglers. Most people have already left. There's obviously people just still pulling into... Oh, there's people pulling into the track, because 4:30 is the track game, but the baseball game has already started. I'll check out the baseball game once everyone from the basketball game's kind of let out. We'll deal with the football game, or the baseball game, I should say. See, no one actually is going to that stop. Okay, so this guy just left the game. 18 minutes after the game ended, he finally, it's a she, finally pulled out of the match. She's gonna use public transport, though. I don't know which she's getting, whether it's like the bus or whatnot, but she is taking public transport, that is for certain. So we're gonna speed that up. We're going to see how long it takes her to get home. Because this kind of helps me figure out if anything needs to be adjusted. Obviously, she's barely going to miss this bus here. Although she's going to miss the express feeder, but she'll be in time to get this bus. Which she's going to make, narrowly. She made it onto the West Avenue line. 145 people managed to get on this line, which is good. There's still plenty of people waiting, but she managed to sneak on for some reason. I don't know how. So she's on the bus. She's leaving. Alright. There's this bus stop here. There's no other bus line that stops besides the express feeder bus. So I don't know. So she's definitely not connecting here. She's got to leave the campus completely in order to do that. Which I think she's doing now. There's another stop, isn't there? Yeah, there's one more stop. Oh no, there isn't. I don't know what the bus is doing then. No, I'm not sure now. I think the bus just leaves. I don't know why it does all that. No, it's to stop at that one stop, I think. Which is a bit ridiculous if you ask me, but whatever works, works. Yeah, so right now, Stephanie here is on the bus. She's on Manipulation Highway, leading away from the campus and headed into the residential area here. I utilized a lot of these types of highways in Kyoto, but I figured I'd bring them back to Boverym. We're turning on Kairi Street here. Kairi. Bus is full again. 16 people got off, 17 got on. See, I don't have to worry about that now because now I can just count. Or I don't need to count or whatnot because it just shows you how many people get on and how many people get off. And now there's unbunching, which basically means you don't always get that situation where there's like 4 buses in the same line, waiting. Now now they try to separate from each other. That's what unbunching is. It's basically separating the buses. Okay, we're still stuck on the bus. We can't even let anyone on here because no one's getting off. So these guys are stuck waiting for the next bus. Okay, we're not on a street. We're on an unnamed street here. There's another stop. I don't know if she's getting off here, though. She's not, but thankfully 23 people got off, so people were able to fit and all that. Yeah, see, so the express feeder doesn't stop in this direction, and that was the flaw because there was no bus line going this direction, which is why I had to put like an express feeder with 4 other buses to just carry people, and now this bus is carrying 11 people direct to the next stop. I think she's gonna get off here. She made it. Oh, she's getting off here actually. Oh, but she's waiting for a connecting bus, which is the Tangerine Street bus. I don't know when that bus is coming though, so we don't know when how long she's gonna be here for. Now we're just stuck waiting for the Tangerine Street bus, which God knows how long that's gonna take to get here. Tangerine Street is this street here. This is just a Tangerine Street bus. Is that a bus there? I think that's a bus. That is a bus. That's the next bus. Problem is, it's got 45 people on it, which isn't going to be good because there's a lot of people waiting here. So a 45-person bus isn't going to really help us out here. Now, the point kind of was for this city that I wanted less reliability on public transportation. Like, normally I always, put high emphasis on public transportation. But since I wanted this to be an American-style city, I didn't really want to put an emphasis on public transportation. So I just threw a bunch of bus lines, and I named certain streets. I named specific streets and made bus lines to basically emphasize the streets. So the Tangerine Street line goes along Tangerine Street. Basically. See, 27 people got off, 27 got on. Now we have to wait for the next Tangerine Street bus, which is God knows where. That's not it. I can tell you that. That is a station wagon. I don't know when the next bus is. There's only like 7 buses on the line, and the line is like 20 kilometers long. So I have no clue when the next bus is going to come. I mean, there was always that really big bus that just passed in the other direction, so we might have to wait for that bus to come back from the park, which is where the bus terminates. So that might be the bus we're waiting on. At this point, it's almost rush hour. Oh no, this is the bus. No, this is the feeder bus, so this isn't gonna help us, because the feeder bus does not stop. The feeder bus only stops in the eastbound direction, not the westbound direction. And at 4 p.m. is when everyone gets off work. And that's an RV. And that's a postal truck. We're still waiting, by the way, for... Okay, since it's 4 p.m., I don't want to have too much build-up. Is this the bus here? That is not a bus. Another truck, but not the bus. See, traffic's now 58%, meaning there's obviously some sort of traffic problem going on. I'll see if I can find it. Oh, shoot. Okay, so I see where the traffic issue is. Okay. We're still waiting for the next bus. I don't even know. I haven't seen it. Oh, finally a bus. Is this Tangerine? This is West Avenue again. This is not our bus. This is a big bus. But unfortunately, it ain't our bus. I think this is the bus. Yep, that's the bus we're waiting for. It's got a capacity of 235, so hopefully it'll be able to hold us on the bus. This is already a feeder bus. Tangerine Street's now backed up waiting. So Tangerine Street bus let out 178 people and let on 58. It's our damn bus. There's our bus. There's the bus. Hopefully it doesn't fill up. Alright. Looks like 162 people are on that bus. It doesn't look like... Shoot, what's going on here? Ah, frick. Okay, I don't know what happened, but let's see what happened here. So, looks like there's a traffic jam. Looks like... Oh, God. So, it looks like after the game... Oh, shoot, I know what's happening. These are the people moving in. That's what's going on. There's people moving in. And I just realized there's no road that connects at all to... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Because I just realized how awful this is. Okay. There we go. There's a 3-lane road now leading into... That's going to get a lot of traffic. So now when all this traffic clears... Because, as you could tell, that was the only way in, was through Colonel Cluster. So this combined with rush hour, I just found out, is what's causing a lot of traffic on Corner Boulevard as the choke point for literally being the only way to access the area in question here. Like, as you can tell, Corner Boulevard here is extremely congested with traffic and the sorts. Screenshots are welcome, but otherwise, traffic is not holding up very well. Hopefully this road here will save a lot of the anguish. So, like, as you could tell, this guy's going home, home. These guys are going home, but they're all leaving. Some are leaving work. Yeah, I really hope that these roads can help a little bit. And now there's people leaving school. Look at the line. I don't actually know what happened here, actually. I don't know where all these guys are. I think... Okay, so the game's still going on. How many people are here? 618. Oh, what happened in the basketball game? We won. Great. Just great. Okay, traffic is starting to... Well, we better hope that this goes away quickly, because otherwise I might have to pull off, you know, not epic moves here. Alright, so we know traffic is horrendous in that regard. And we lost. Ah, shoot. That sucks that we lost. And that ends at 4:30. Now the track match has started. So I don't think there's really much animation that goes on here. Obviously, there are 78 people at the track game. That's just simply because, well, hold on. So their next match is on Sunday, in their current match. Okay, so this guy's actually got a car. I'm not sure where he lives, but he is walking to his car. Oh, his car's right here. Wow, okay. Alright, hopefully he doesn't get stuck in the traffic jam on his way back to the house. Oh god, I hope not. This guy got out in not even 10 minutes, which is kind of impressive. Now we might have to wait in some traffic, though. I'm not sure which way he's going home. He's making the left here. Oh, that means he's getting on Solar Highway, which means he might be in for a rude awakening on his way home. Hopefully he will get through it, though. Oh no, we're going this way on the highway. Yeah, I am just feeling really bad for you right now. What you're gonna have to sit in. Oh wait, never mind. Apparently, traffic's going down quite a bit. He's not actually gonna have to sit in much. Well, that's a relief, isn't it? That's a big relief. Let's hurry him up, though, because the next few parts are going to be a bit boring, in my opinion. Waiting for her to get home. Yeah, there's still a lot of traffic, but it's actually getting a little bit better. Okay, maybe not here, but... Solar Highway is getting a lot better, as you can tell. Yeah, she's got a pretty long drive. She's like the opposite side of the city, though. From the university. Okay, where is she? She's right there. Okay. Okay, and we're gonna... Okay, that's a bit more even. Hopefully this changes things. Okay, now we took care of that. Let's keep riding. Or not, because I mean, there's still the situation of there being a lot of traffic on Corner Boulevard, and it's starting to back up even more than to just the Solar Highway. I mean, Solar Highway is almost clear, which means that eventually you're going to get... I mean, you have to get this whole merge clear before you can even, like, stop worrying about that. Hopefully, the autosave did not speed shit up. If anything, it made it worse. Yeah, once this whole area... Nah, the trucks need to get through somehow. I'll have to figure that out in a bit, though. Right now, though, I'm just going to keep all the roads open. Once we get to a certain point, though, I'm going to figure out the rest. Just, you know, like what roads we should close off, what roads should stay open and all that. Because I don't know how it's going to be with all these trucks. We might have to have them bypass the city or whatnot. I don't know yet. That has to be figured out. See how this intersection works? You know, you come head on with traffic. But as long as the traffic cooperates, it can't do anything except go the way it's supposed to go. This is a yikes situation. It just goes to show you how big the damn city is. Come on, the light's green, guys. Like, this is what's causing all the continuation of traffic, by the way. So we're turning left onto Corner Boulevard instead of right like we normally do. Like most traffic does. I realize you guys haven't really... You haven't seen the city really as in depth as I have. Keep in mind, there's still people getting, you know, driving home from work and all that as we speak. Are we all turning here, or what's going on? We are. Okay. I can't deny this any longer. There's a really bad traffic issue that just needs to be resolved. So Solar Highway is already pretty much resolved. The interstate... Oh, the problem's going to resolve itself. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, God, no, it's not. So basically what's going on is all the traffic just got funneled on here and is now relying on this. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Alright. Okay. Shoot, okay. There we go. So now there's traffic here. Oh, God. It's just the never-ending... Well, I think the problem is now that the highway... No, the highway was clear because I put this... Oh, that's what happened. Yeah, that's what happened. So the problem is that this traffic jam extends all the way out here. Oh my God. Yeah, speed limit's now 70 through here. Oh shoot, there's another issue that needs to be resolved here. There we go. Are there any other traffic issues? No. Okay. Perfect, actually. Alright, that should help move things along a little bit. Maybe we should have some of these intersect. Yeah, we probably should do that. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately, there are certain things that are just not popular at the moment enough to pass, so that should work, because we already have major issues now. This cleared up already. Now we're dealing with the whole traffic being diverted over here issue now. So how many lanes we got here? We got 1, 6, 12, 14 lanes. So that's what? So okay, 1, 2, so hold on a sec. 14 divided by 3 divides down to 4 point whatever. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Or no, we'll have this, but this. There we go. See, where are all these guys going is the question. Okay, I'm gonna end the live stream here because there's a lot of shit I need to take care of that I'm just not gonna be able to take care of in this live stream, so I really apologize for that. I hope you got a nice taste for the city. I don't know if I'm gonna do another live stream on the city. Yeah, everything was fine until I built another portion of the city and caused the city to go into gridlock, and now there's a lot of traffic. This does often get backed up because a lot of people merge in. There's a lot of cars as well. Like, this guy's also going to the new house that was just built here, so. And there's just a lot of people moving in, which is why there's a lot of traffic, but I need to figure out other solutions, because, I mean, it's not just cars, there's trucks down this road as well, which is just really, really stressful. I'm thinking of making this 2 lanes. And I'm just going to reroute the entire traffic pattern again. This will divide easily into 7. Although I'm still going to divide it to 6 and 8. So, like, it's not... I don't think I did anything wrong with, like, designing this area. I think, well, besides the whole issue with the road structure and all that, but otherwise, I think the main problem is there's just a lot of vehicles coming in, and I haven't really put in a lot of alternate routes for some of these vehicles, so they don't know what they're doing, and there's might be need of some other roads. I don't know. I need to... I have this saved already. Okay. I appreciate you guys for coming to the stream. I will see you guys next time I stream. Finn Rummy signing out.